Welcome back to another episode of the Safeties Off Show. I'm actually joined with Jacob this time.
Oh, I was trying to think of what happened last time.
Yeah, last week, no show Jacob.
Family emergency.
Yeah, not a big deal. We went on, had a great episode with Hunter last week. If you haven't checked it out already, go watch it and go listen to it now.
It'd have been way better if I was on it.
Way better. I'm okay with admitting that. I'm okay. But let's get to our ad reads. Dirty Duck Coffee is our first sponsor. Years ago, a passion and legacy was created over common obsession for the wild pursuit of waterfowl. And this evolved into a coffee and apparel brand called Dirty Duck. I've replaced my coffee that I've been drinking for years now with Dirty Duck. It's the easiest ad read of all time because the coffee is awesome and their gear is great too. Check them out. Use promo code KCO15 for 15% off your entire purchase. Next up, we got Dino Climbing. I had this today, actually.
Dino Climb.
Dino Climb. Dino Climbing. Use KCO15 at checkout when you purchase their pre-workout. It says a pre-workout that's for climbers, but what I find it to help me with is my mid-afternoon slump in between teaching and practicing, in between molding the youth by teaching and then molding the youth by coaching. Boom. A little Dino Climb.
There you go.
So, yeah, check it out. Use promo code KCO15. And last but not least, we have TripTech. TripTech, we've actually been a long-time user of these guys. It's a 5-in-1 hunting multi-tool as Jacob reaches across the table to grab one. It works as a punch, used to unscrew choke tubes. Upland hunters can even use it to distinguish between mature or juvenile birds. It's an awesome equipment that you must have on your lanyard. Hit them up. Link in our description. Go buy like 10 of them. So now let's jump into the show. Bro, I almost caught that.
You got that heater on full blast. You got all the windows down, and you're just you're such a idiot.
All right, so today Jacob and I are going to draft hunting stereotypes. Yes, we're going to draft them. We're going to do like a Mount Rushmore, though, type of them, like where you're going to pick 4 and I'll pick 4. And then we'll put a poll on Instagram, and then on Spotify you can do polls. I just learned that the other day, so we'll do a poll on Spotify and see who's best. What's the winner going to get?
Costas.
No. We talk about that at the end,
spam
though.
it.
Yeah, you're going to spam the Costas. Let's just place a friendly little like $5 wager, $10 wager, $10 hairs.
I'll do 10.
And you can't.
Oh, loser has to buy country buffet.
Loser has to buy. We're going to Bastrop on Saturday, I think. So loser buys lunch.
Okay.
I'm down for that. That's really fair.
How much is it?
Yeah. Okay. Let's
I might
do
have
that.
to really spam it. I might have to get some of them dudes overseas that just spam it.
No. Okay. So that's what I was going to say. Gentlemen's handshake. We can't vote for each other. You can campaign for yourself, but you can't vote for yourself. Sorry, you can't. I said, are you good? All right. We just shook. So people that are just listening, we shook hands on it. Not going to vote for ourselves. So when there's no votes on the poll, that's going to be bad, huh? That's going to look real bad.
I thought about it. I was like, dang, is it going to be that big of a difference if we voted for ourselves?
Well, I would create
That'd be
like
1-1.
30 accounts.
Oh,
just
you're
to
saying
win.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
Yes, you are. All right, so let's get started. I feel like I'm going to do pretty well at it. Everybody knows all you have to do is go watch the Dude Perfect video and then see what all they posted. And then there were some other ones like turkey hunting stereotype YouTube videos. There was a fishing stereotype one. This will eventually get to be the top. If you just look up hunting stereotypes, this will be the top video on
way
YouTube.
better than them.
Way better. So let's rock, paper, scissors for who goes first. This is really
On
good.
shoot, or is it?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper,
you
scissors,
shoot on
shoot.
shoot.
Yeah. Yes, you shoot on shoot. What kind of Michigan rock, paper, scissors you've been playing? All right, this is great radio. Ready? Rock. Oh, whoa. Best 2 out of 3.
I was too far out.
Best 2 out of 3?
You're starting here. Yeah.
Yeah, best 2 out of 3. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 1-0. Mr.
Right,
Warren.
I'm
I'm going to tell you something. I don't lose rock, paper, scissors. I might lose this next one, but I will not lose this entire match. Okay? Here we go. Ready? Let me write my eyes. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Dang it. 1-1. Okay. Build the suspense. Let me get a little water. Getting a little water. All right, now I'm ready. All right. Back to the drawing board. All right, here we go. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And that, my friends, is how you win. I will be going first.
I knew I shouldn't have went with rock. I got too much analysis paralysis.
Okay, done with you. Hunting stereotypes. And we're not doing like worse stereotypes. We're just doing like, that's
Obvious
funny.
ones.
Yeah, obvious ones. Like, I relate to that.
Right.
What do you relate to? Not like funny or bad ones and stuff like that. Okay. All right, here we go.
Yeah, we're not shaming.
Yeah, no. We're not gonna shame.
We don't stereotype shame.
We just don't hunt or shame. All right, here we go. 1-1. First round, first overall. I'm gonna pick the Sky Blaster. Stereotype.
It's fine.
So you don't think that's a good one?
Wasn't on my list.
Sky blasting wasn't on your list?
I'm glad. No, but I'm glad.
That's
I'm glad
what you do.
waste-
It's because you are a Sky Blaster. You're 100% a Sky Blaster.
I pass shoot.
No.
I shoot on the pass.
No. You're a Sky Blaster. At times you Sky Blast. Admit to it. Admit to it. At times you Sky Blast.
That goose in Kansas
There
definitely.
you go. See, yeah, you're a Sky Blaster.
And then I had to go a long way to get him.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
true. You deserve
stupid.
that. Yeah, you deserve that.
I almost died.
Yeah. So for anybody, obviously you guys don't know the story. Jacob Sky Blasts a goose. It falls.
We all sky blasted
It's
it,
not.
but I knew I hit
It's not finished. So he goes chasing after it. He shoots at it again. He like misses at it on the water. It eventually like picks up and lands in front of some other guys that are hunting, and they shoot it and kill it. It's technically their goose at this point.
They were nice.
They were nice. They were like, "Here, man, here's your goose."
Well, so to get over there, you had to walk through the thickest muck.
Thick, like nasty gumbo mud. It was
And he just kept going farther and farther and farther. And I was trying not, I didn't want him to get into their spread.
You ruined our hunt at that time and theirs for
Oh,
the
yeah.
next 20 minutes.
No, I guarantee I didn't ruin their hunt. They laughed.
Okay,
I-
They probably made
If
fun
we'd
of
have
you.
watched some dude mucking across, is that what?
Mucking?
you call it mucking?
You just made up that word.
All right, well, you be mucking.
Yeah.
Across the- across-
you stay mucking.
You see a dude mucking across for, it had to been 20 minutes. I thought I was going to die.
You did not think you were gonna die.
100%. Because if you took a rest out there, you just sank and you weren't getting back up. It happened.
Okay, moving on. Your pick. This is ridiculous. You did not.
But I did end up getting it. They thought everybody that we were hunting with thought I died, and they all said, well, his wife will be happy.
I do remember being like, all right, I'm not telling his wife he's dead. You know, we got to make up some funny or cool story. Not that you want to go after a goose.
I got it, though.
All right, your pick. First round.
The guy that has everything. I'm talking.
So don't be prepared, guy.
No, I'm not talking about prepared. I'm talking about got the nicest,
Okay.
Super Black Eagle 3.
So you're a name brand guy, is what you're really saying.
The guy who's got it all. I'm talking about the automatic tugger.
The automatic tugger? No, you're talking about Daybreak Outdoors makes it. You plug it in. Or you don't plug
Designated
it in.
jerker.
Yeah. So it's like a
Designated
jerk
puller?
string
Designated
machine.
puller.
Yeah. And it pulls this jerk string for you over and over and over and over.
I mean, I'm talking about the guy that has just everything.
Yeah.
He's annoying.
They're nice to hunt with from time to time. It's nice if the guy who has everything when you're duck hunting isn't also the guy that thinks he knows everything when you're duck hunting.
That's true.
And
But usually those go hand in hand.
Yeah. And so that's goes right into my next pick.
Great.
Over the top, hardcore, know everything guy.
Hate those people.
So like
That's
guy,
why we hunt together.
Correct. That's 100%. So like the guy that like duck hunts and you're not in the right spot all the time. Like it's always your fault. Like it's never his fault. Or he calls too much. Or he's got to be the caller. He's got to be the, hey guys, I'll call the shot today. Even though it's not his spot to hunt.
It's got to be a bluebird sky.
Yeah.
Which we could debate on that because then there's more reflections and more shadows. So,
but yeah, so if you combine your guy, the guy who has everything, with the guy that the over the top guy, your hunt is miserable. It's over with. You want to have some type of laid back, like laugh at your own mistakes. I can't stand it when you hunt and people, especially duck hunting, because you're with a group of guys, and nobody laughs at like the guy who goes out there to throw decoys and falls down in the middle and like flares ducks or something.
yeah, they got the over the top guys. He's pissed.
Yeah, he's pissed off. So there's
because
my,
you're mucking up the water.
you're mucking up the water. See, mucking up the water, not muck it over there.
Mucking. It's like trekking, but through the muck.
I got it.
So mucking.
Sure. All right, go ahead. Your next pick.
Well, the complete opposite.
You're going with a super laid back guy?
The guy who doesn't contribute nothing.
Yes.
The guy that doesn't scout.
I think you're just talking about yourself.
I'll scout.
I'm kidding.
The guy who doesn't bring food. The guy who doesn't help scout. The guy who doesn't. He don't have a.
He's the morning of guy.
Yeah, he doesn't have a boat.
Yeah.
He don't have nothing that contributes to the group.
Yep. No knowledge.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And that's fine if you don't have the knowledge.
Yeah.
But like, especially everybody that's kind of just getting into hunting, especially duck hunting, because you do that most of the time in a group.
Right. Just buy everybody's coffee. Buy everybody a Monster.
Or
Guys, I got this thing, a Little Debbie's. Check it out.
volunteer to go scout.
Right.
Make yourself needed.
Yeah.
You know, because if you don't contribute nothing,
That's
and
how
you
I feel
want to
every
get into duck
time.
hunting and you want to learn,
Right.
you got to contribute something. Maybe that's, hey man, let me carry those decoys for you.
Yeah. I feel like that with Jay, and that's a lot of the reason why I lost my gun, because I feel like I was carrying too much stuff. Anyways, I don't want to get into it for like a 9th time, but yeah, guy who brings nothing. He's not. He can be a cool guy. Can also not be a cool guy. Can be annoying. Can be the greatest guy because he brings something that nobody else thought of because you were too worried about decoys and mojos and this and that. He whips out a pack of beef jerky. You're like, let's go, my guy.
Yeah, glad you came.
Yeah, yeah. Glad you came, man.
He can't call. He can't
No.
do nothing.
But he can point and shoot, or pull the trigger, point and shoot. All right, so into the 3rd round. So far, I have a commanding lead. All right. My next one's gonna be the decoy mover. Oh, they see some, they see something they don't like. That ain't right. Wind shifted. Wind keeps shifting. Wind keeps shifting. Or like, oh, I don't think. You think we should pull the mojos? Think we should put the mojos back? Think we should pull them again?
They're flaring off
They're
the mojos.
flaring off the mojos, which sometimes they actually do. But like, or like, I think that one pintail that's out there with all those mallard decoys, we
not
need to move.
facing the right
He's not
direction.
facing the right way. He's tangled up on something. We got to change him. Again, sometimes right, but it is a stereotype. The guy that just worries about the decoys way too much. Way too much. Am I right?
Can be combined with the guy who thinks that you're flaring the birds.
Yeah. I think the same guy that worries about the decoy spread is the same guy that throws his deer corn out a certain way and only throws it out a certain way. I mean, you've seen me throw deer corn out. I don't care. I'm just like funny with it. Like I'm throwing it at you. I'm throwing it around, grabbing it with my hands, whatever. Most of the time I don't grab it with my hands. But
They say the best way to do it is an @ symbol.
I don't believe that. Why? If your reasoning's right, I believe it. If I agree with your reasoning, I believe it.
So you can follow us on Instagram @ Kepler Creek Outdoors.
That wasn't a real joke. Did you really set that up? That was awful.
That was good.
I'm going to have to cut that. I said on one of our YouTube videos that I think it makes a lot of sense that deer are grazers, so throw the corn out like,
Oh, yeah, spread it out.
yeah, spread it way
Give
out.
'em-
Don't just put it
Because
like,
if it's in a pile, they just sit right there and eat it.
yeah.
Make
And
it
they don't feel
graze-
as safe. They don't feel as safe. They don't get to move around as much. So like troughs or pipe feeders sometimes aren't the greatest, but then when you get the feeders that throw it out, that's what they like. They like to just kind of walk around and eat.
Yeah,
So,
'cause, I mean, acorns aren't just in a pile.
correct. Grass, everything. It's huge.
Rice bran pile it up.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah. All right, moving on. 3rd round. What's your next pick?
Let me check my notes.
I'll let you have 2 straight, and I guarantee you'll win still.
The guy that takes way too much care of his stuff.
Not me and you, my guy. Yeah, not me. If you all could see behind the camera or like even like a foot to the side, it's rough. It's rough in here, not going to lie. But it's a shed.
It's just
It's
a
just
shed.
a shed.
Just a shed.
just
It's
a
a
shed.
studio.
It's just a studio shed. Studio shed.
Yeah, that guy, the guy that
To a degree, you have to clean your stuff, sure.
I'm not talking about cleaning your gun.
Yeah.
I'm talking about scrubbing
Yeah.
and refinishing
Your waders.
your decoys, or doesn't want to take this out there because
Right.
then why do you have it? Why did
Correct.
you bring it here?
Correct.
and now we're not going to use it
Correct.
because you don't want to scratch it.
Yeah, that's miserable.
It's
That's really
hunting
miserable.
equipment.
Yes, that is 100%.
It's a
miserable.
tool.
Yeah. I'm
I
with
don't
you.
I don't clean my tools. And
I'm thinking about it. I don't think I do either. Trying to think of a tool that I would clean. Lawnmower, eventually.
I
Still
mean,
haven't.
paintbrush.
Yeah. You throw them away.
I don't clean too.
You don't clean paintbrushes.
I just
Yeah, just throw up. I'll spend another $5 a year from now when I paint
Right.
something else for my wife. No, you're right. I mean, that's a great one. I'm gonna let you pick again because I feel that confident in my next one. God, the next one's a good one. So yours needs to be incredible because mine's pretty good.
the guy that wastes entirely too much money on one thing.
So
Like a guy that would buy like just a Sitka backpack.
okay. I'm glad this one's yours because my next one's going to you. I'm going for the jugular. But yeah, I do have a Sitka backpack. And here's the reason I
The
have a
guy
Sitka
that wears
backpack.
Magellan
you jerk.
waders.
You're a jerk. Let me talk.
But as a Sitka backpack that brings no value.
Horse crap. That is horse
It's
crap.
a backpack.
I'm going to curse on the podcast for the first time. Listen to would you let me explain? I have a very nice Sitka backpack. All right, the tool bucket, whatever, very nice. Have actually yet to use it because I got it at the end of last season. Can't wait to use it. So I have a Sitka backpack because every single year, and I have a nice duck blind bag too, because every single year I would go to Academy, I would get the Magellan backpack, and right around when it gets in the thick of it, if it gets wet or whatever when you're hunting, it immediately falls apart. Like the straps come off, and there's going to be people who are like, I've had my Magellan bag for years. Congrats. I have them for maybe a year. I had a redhead bag one time. It got broke. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to spend the money on something that wear and tear and is actually nice and has a warranty where I can send it back if something messes up.
Look, I'm not your wife. You don't have to convince me.
No, I'm
You don't have
convincing
to
every
convince
listener
me.
because that's a terrible stereotype. You want to buy something nice, then you buy something nice.
Oh man.
But
Sounds like the stereotype's true.
I'm also the guy that gets way too mad. No, I'm kidding. Rage monster. Yeah, so screw you on the backpack thing. And to wrap up, screw you. That was a terrible pick, and I think people will see that. They will
That was
see
my
what
number
it's
one
for.
pick. But once I saw you were going, what'd you pick first? Something dumb?
Okay, sky blasting.
Sky Blast.
That was a good one. All right,
Too obvious.
you ready for this one?
No.
I'm going to go with the guy that hunts and smokes in the blind.
Those guys were terrible.
They're terrible. They're terrible. They were terrible.
They
that
were
guy
terrible.
can change. That guy can change
Right.
and put it down.
Put the butt down.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we used to hunt with some guys that used to
that's true.
just chimney. Look like
Yeah.
a chimney coming out of it.
You're hunting hopefully you don't have a wind going, across your face and the guy's sitting to your right or something and it's just all in your face or whatever. So yeah, that's my last one. Any honorable mentions? Any honorable mentions, Jacob?
Oh.
I got
let's
one.
See.
The I can call guy, which, hey, you guys mind if and he pulls out some rinky dink like the Ducks Unlimited call he got for
Oh.
free.
Unless you're Jay, you blow a $10 call for.
It's like a $2 call, but yeah, he's incredible at it. There's some guys that are going to be good at it, but most are not. Most are not.
Mind if my dog comes get some work in
Oh, yeah, that's a terrible guy too.
and it's running around?
They're just whining,
It's just splashing.
miserable. Yeah, yeah. I need to wear my dog, and it's
second
like on
second group of ducks come in and it's just still out there
yeah,
flopping.
yeah, just hanging out.
Don't know
flaring
where
every
the duck's
bird.
at.
Yeah, that's miserable. That guy sucks. Just the liar really in hunting. Like maybe you got a guy on the lease and he hunts way across the lease from you, and you're like, yeah, I saw a buck, pretty nice, yada, and you go through he came from this way, and I think he's going here. And then when you're like, what'd you see? And he's like, nothing. But you know deep down that he saw something too, and he just don't want to share it with you because he doesn't want you don't want to be over there.
Then you got the almost
Yeah,
almost guy.
Yeah,
I almost had a 10-point walk up, couldn't get a shot.
yeah, yeah.
Almost had a limit.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, or we should have had a limit but guy. We downed a limit but couldn't find them. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
The guy that exaggerates everything. You
Yeah.
know, like, we didn't even have to call him in.
Yeah, yeah, and then tells a story that you called at him.
I tatted at him 2 times.
I tatted at him. Daddy tatted at him.
They came right in.
That's kind of miserable. Are we just complaining about all our friends?
Yes.
Basically.
Every one of those stereotypes had somebody behind it.
You're thinking of somebody.
Well,
My backpack
Travis
one.
also, I wasn't shooting at your backpack.
Right.
It
No,
could've
you
been
shot at
Travis.
it. Why?
He's got a super nice gun.
Yeah, but it was a gift,
Yeah.
so it didn't really count. So yeah, Travis, I got your back, dude. Screw
Travis
this
ain't
guy.
gonna listen to this.
Yeah, you're right.
He's going to show up on Saturday
100%.
when it's time to have fun or eat.
He's gonna spend a bunch of money on something he may not need, but that's why we like Travis.
That is true.
That's why we like him.
I
It
forgot
makes-
about that.
It's like secondhand. Like I get to experience
You get to
getting
live
something new.
vicariously. You get
Yes.
to purchase vicariously through Travis.
Yes, indeed.
Because
Yes,
Travis
indeed.
is the tightest person.
Oh, incredibly,
Dude, he squeaks when he walks.
incredibly. I'm excited about that. So, anyways, that's the Mount Rushmore. I'll put a poll out on Instagram and a poll out on Spotify for people to vote.
Make sure you vote for me.
Don't vote for that guy.
I don't have the money to buy his lunch, so
There's that.
dang it. People are trolls and they'll.
What?
I want to buy him lunch,
No, you don't.
so you can vote for him. I don't know. Reverse
Great.
psychology.
First psychology. It was worth a shot. I am excited about Saturday. Jacob and Travis and I are going to go to Bastrop, Louisiana, go to Simmons Sporting Goods. Hopefully, my boat was supposed to ship today. Today is August 22nd.
It's Tuesday. No, today's
Today's Monday. The show will come out on Tuesday. So hopefully it's here by Saturday. And we're going to do a whole video on the paper tuning of it, setting it all up, like what it actually is like to go to a store, buy a bow, and go out and get to hunt, like having it hunt ready. So because it's intimidating if you don't know what's going on.
Now this isn't just any store.
No, this is like one of the greatest outdoors and sporting goods stores in the South.
Like you got
It's the Bass Pro of North
you got
Louisiana.
Rogers up in Missouri, I think. Yeah, Missouri.
basically. Yeah, Rogers, Max Prairie Wings.
Then you got
places
Max
like
Prairie
that.
Wings.
Yeah,
Simmons, right up there with the mecca
absolutely.
of hunting stores.
Absolutely. I'm fired up about that. Really
And
excited.
and the dudes are super cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
So what else we're gonna do? We're gonna go there. Then we're gonna go.
We're going to go scout.
Then we're gonna go scout again.
Scout again. Scouting deer again. It's going to be a good time. We
This
possibly,
time, I'll use bug spray everywhere.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's go right into it. Let's finish it up with our leaky waders.
So with that, last week, that video came out, right? Yeah.
No, I actually didn't post it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I talked about it on last week's episode, but didn't post it.
Why?
I need to work on it. I need to post.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, dude. Wow.
All right. Well, stay tuned for the video coming up. But we went to put out corn the other day.
Yep.
It was like a.
Turned into a hog hunt.
It was like a cross between a hog hunt. We kind of knew they were going to be out there at the time.
Right.
Like that's why we planned to go put out corn at that specific time. Was because if we're going to go out there, let's try to shoot something
Right.
while we're there. And we ended up. I ain't gonna ruin the video,
Yeah.
but I was going this. Oh, so Tyler's like, "Hey, we'll just go sit in this 2-man up here." Well,
If you can't tell, you're
I'm large,
bigger boy than I am.
6'5", 2.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting up. I don't trust a 2-man by myself. I'm scared of heights. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm just messing with the board. Keep going. Keep talking.
Scared of heights anyway. So he was like, "We can both climb up there." I said, "No, I'm just gonna sit right here at the bottom of this tree, underneath the ladder."
Took one
Really?
for the team.
My thought was, I'm just gonna take me a little nap.
Yeah.
I had the camera, so I was, trying to get some B-roll. Trying to every time we heard a little noise, I was
Yeah.
trying to get a camera on it. But everything was fine. I put some bug spray before we went out there. About Tuesday last week, started getting a little itchy.
Tuesday? We went on
On Sunday morning.
2 days for you to get the red bugs bites? I think you got something else going on.
No, it happens all the time.
You need to go to the doctor.
No. Anyways,
You got a rash. It's
red bugs,
That's
chiggers, what do they call them? Spider mites, grass mites. I Googled it.
Oh.
There's like a whole bunch of.
Oh, you're
depends
that upset. It bothered you that much that you had to Google it to see
on-
how
I
to
was
get rid of them.
miserable.
That does
Miserable.
suck. I'm sorry. I
But
feel
it's
partly to
all
blame.
in the small of my back because my
That's
shirt
hot.
must have rode up
That's-
a little bit, and I was laying down, and they were just
that's hot. The small of your back.
the small of my back, right above the crack.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have been itching. It's
That is miserable.
It's
I hate
miserable.
that for you. I feel bad. I feel like it's my fault, and I feel like you're yelling at me.
so next time I'm going up and you're hunting from the bottom.
That's fine. That's fine. My
But
leaky
that's my
waiter.
leaky waiter.
It's a good one. It's a bad one. but
Yeah, when you
it's
when you
good
put
day
it
for everybody
I
else.
didn't have. I was wearing Crocs.
Yeah, and you still got bit. That's so weird.
No socks.
Yeah.
Crocs, no socks. A little off down there.
Yeah.
Not one bite.
Doesn't make a lot of sense. Huh. I don't know. I think you need to go to the doctor. Anyways, my leaky waiter is very short. Last week, we posted an episode. It was just me and Hunter Johnson. And I got some texts. I love getting texts talking about they listened to it. They've listened to the episode. They've liked it. And this is what they think, yada, yada, yada. But Jordan, our guy, who's been on before, was on like the second or third ever episode. Jordan texted me. He was like, you say 100% and fired up
100%.
all the time.
I'm fired up.
I do. I say it a lot.
Yes.
I say it a lot. And I say it a lot in real life.
Right.
I say it a lot. I say other things too, and it makes me so mad when I listen back. Because
Once somebody points it out,
it's miserable.
It's over.
It's absolutely miserable.
100%.
100% miserable. I mean,
Well,
it fires me up when I hear it, you know?
And that other dude, I saw one of the comments was like, "Can you please just start one video without saying?"
I don't start every video with he made fun of me. So if somebody commented on one of our YouTube videos and said,
mad.
yeah, they said I start every video with, hey, what's up, guys? I don't think I do that. Not every one of them.
I
I
read it
definitely
and
don't start here. I don't start this episode with that stuff. I'm raising my voice. I need to stop. I need to calm down. I'm going to get back over here. Just hang out for just a minute. Sorry, got a little fired up.
Somebody do the scientific research, aka add 32 more views
Yes.
onto our account.
Watch every video we've ever posted. Yes.
and see.
What I start them all off with. Sorry, I'm finishing all your
But you got to
sentences.
watch it for how many times? How long?
Watch it for like at least 30 seconds. That way we
Yeah,
make sure we
30
get a
seconds.
view.
I'm fired up.
Appreciate you. 100%. That's all I got. Excited for the week to come. Make sure you check out all our sponsors. Go buy from every one of those guys. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the feedback, even when it is critical feedback. I can take that. I can take some critical feedback. Jacob can't, so be easy on his tender heart. But so it's going to be a great weekend. We're going to get to travel, get a new bow, get some new toys, and make some more content. Don't forget to...
Oh, there'll be a review video.
Yeah, review video of the bow.
Are we going to tell them what it is yet? No.
We'll hold off.
Hold off on
Yeah,
it.
we'll hold off. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be good.
It's going to be a
So-
sick bow, brah.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's going to be great.
Oh, yeah,
I saw it. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And make sure you follow us on all socials. We appreciate you and your support. Go to church.